And, yeah, I will be sharing my screen now. Let me know if it is visible. 1 minute. Is it visible? It is visible? Fine. Is the chat option available? Is the chat option available? 1 minute. Because my request to all the participants is this is going to be an interactive session, and to the extent possible, I would want everybody either to get a chance to talk to me directly, or in case some questions are put up, then kindly respond on chat. And the more interactive we are, the more we will be able to enjoy the session. And Akanksha, in case it is difficult for me to go over the chat because of the constraints, I will ask you what people are writing on the chat. Is that okay? Thank you. Yeah. So, yes, Akanksha, everything visible? Okay. Yeah. So, good morning once more. And as we can see on the monitor, we are going to be speaking, having a discussion on values and ethics in personal and professional life. Now, be very, very honest, and I want answers on the chat. How many of you think any discussion on values and ethics, A, is mostly boring, B, is mostly interesting? Now be very honest, okay? So I want an answer from everyone on the chat. Come on, what are people writing? Yes, I will be switching on and off so that I can read the chat, and I can't see the chat option. Akanksha, is the chat option available? Okay, no problem. Is it possible for the attendees to unmute themselves and talk if I ask a question? They may raise their hands. Okay. You are available, Akanksha. If I were to ask you, what would be your answer? What do you? Are discussions on ethics and values mostly interesting, or they are mostly boring? Give an honest answer. Okay. A or B? All of you are management students. Am I right, Akanksha? Okay. So now as management students, many of you have gone over discussions on ethics and values, correct, Akanksha? Okay. Now, most of the time when these discussions happen, what is your honest assessment? These are very interesting discussions, or these are not very interesting discussions? Okay. Very nice. Thank you, Akanksha. I'm sure there would be many students who would not share your view. Is that a possibility, Akanksha? Okay, fine. Yeah, yes, that will be nice. No, no issues. Yeah. Are any hands up? Okay, fine. I will tell you about myself. When I was growing up and I was a student, these discussions on ethics and values were not something that were very interesting. In fact, most of the times they would induce a lot of sleepiness in the class. And it sometimes used to prompt me to think that, there are many people who suffer from insomnia, sleeplessness. So I used to think that instead of going to doctors and taking pills, if these people were to come and sit in some of these discussions, especially those on ethics and values, then maybe their sleeplessness would get cured. This was when I was a student. However, as Akanksha has told you all that I have some 28 years of teaching experience, so you can understand I have done a lot of teaching. So when I became a teacher, one of the biggest challenges that I had posed for myself was, why do some of the classes induce very strong sentiments of falling off to sleep, and especially those related to values and ethics? So what I did, I undertook some investigation. And by default, what happens? By default, whenever we are talking about ethics and values, we hand out a big list of do's and don'ts to the listeners. And we tend to become preachy. Okay? So thou shall not. That is the type of the language that we begin to employ. So we, tell people you should always behave with impeccable high level of ethics. You should do this, you should do this, you should do this. And at the same time, we have a longer list of don'ts. And by the time we finish reading the list, yes, we have covered the content that we set out to cover, but along the path, we have lost the interest of the readers or the listeners, the audience. Now, why this happens? Because the minute you hand out a ready-made solution to anybody, you know what happens? You take away the agency of those people, A, to participate and B, to decide. It looks as if सब कुछ पहले से decide किया गया है, सब कुछ पहले से ही तय है. And as audience आपका क्या काम है? As audience आपको ना, वो जैसे पैसिव स्मोकर्स होते हैं ना, उन्होंने तो कोई स्मोकिंग नहीं करनी होती, उन्होंने तो बैठना होता है और चुपचाप वो जो स्मोक है उसको इनहेल करना होता है ना. So the role of the audience is like that of a passive smoker. You just have to sit and you have to keep on accepting. And somewhere that becomes very boring. At least when I was a student, I used to find that boring. Akanksha, is the mic option ready or can I speak with you? ठीक है बेटा. So tell me, Akanksha, if we were to give you a long list of do's and don'ts, आपको कैसा लगेगा? Would that be very interesting for you? Correct. Very nice. Thank you, beta. So instead of launching into a preaching session on what is to be done and what is not to be done, I want to have a very non-traditional request as a resource person. And my request is somebody saying something? My request is, I want to start with a disclaimer. Everybody in the session right now, with folded hands, my request is, please don't accept, please don't believe, and please don't agree with anything that I have to present to you today. आज आपके सामने मैं जो भी बातें रखने वाली हूँ, आपने उसको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करना है, आपने उनको नहीं मानना है और आपने नहीं उनको एग्री करना है. ऐसा मेरा आपके साथ रिक्वेस्ट है. तो फिर आपने क्या करना है, isn't it? your college has invited me to come and take this session, and the expectation is always that whatever is presented, अब जो बोलने आया है उनको हमको सुनना पड़ेगा, है ना? एंड खाली सुनना ही नहीं पड़ेगा क्योंकि हम लोग MBA के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, तो कुछ ना कुछ वो हमको बोलेंगे जो आगे की लाइफ में काम आएगा. सो वी आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू एक्सेप्ट, and here I am telling you not to do any of that. Don't accept, don't believe, don't agree with any of the things that I will be telling you today. तो फिर आपने क्या करना है? Whatever I am going to talk to you today, take it in the form of a proposal. Okay? Now, what is a proposal? I'm sure all of you agree with the fact that proposal is a suggestion, isn't it? That means proposal always comes with a choice, isn't it? That means I am merely making a suggestion to you. And because it is a suggestion, that means it is not binding on you. That means all of you have the choice. What type of choice? And what do I want you to do with that suggestion? I want you to take whatever is being presented today in the form of a proposal and launch a verification on your own. तो जो भी आपके सामने बता रही हूँ ना, आप उसको प्रपोजल की तरह लीजिए, उसको मानिए नहीं, आप उसको जांच कर देखिए. Fine? After you complete your exploration, you have the full freedom to decide whether the proposal makes any sense to you or it does not. Fine. Akanksha, tell me, are you beginning to like this methodology whereby as an audience you have this choice? Yes, Akanksha. Okay, and what makes you accept this? Why are you liking this in opposition to the method of giving you a ready-made list of do's and don'ts? What difference do you find between the two? It will make a difference. Very good. Now, what will I do? I will not only keep the proposals in front of you, but I am also going to suggest to you a method of verification. Okay. So how are you supposed to verify the proposal? You have to verify it on the basis of two parameters. One is on the basis of your natural acceptance. Second is I want you to undertake an experiential validation. That means आपके जो भी lived experiences हैं अभी तक के, आप जो भी proposal आपको दे रही हूँ, आप अपने personal experience को reference मानकर उनको explore कीजिए. Okay? So I want you to make use of two methods. One is examine it on the basis of your natural acceptance. Second, on the basis of experiential validation on the basis of your lived experiences. And once you do the two, that means you undertake this twofold exploration, what will be the result? The result will be right understanding. Okay, so I am mindful of the fact that I have placed before you two very heavy sounding terms, natural acceptance and right understanding. So right away we are going to look at these two terms. Fine. First, let us take up natural acceptance. What is the meaning of natural acceptance? Natural acceptance is something we are born with. It is something invariant, innate part of us. In simple terms, it is our inner voice that helps us to reach a decision. Okay, so all of us are born with natural acceptance, We do not have to do anything to acquire any qualification to gain natural acceptance. Okay, and this I will demonstrate to you right away. Everybody, if the chat option is not working, at least keep your notebooks next to you, and Akanksha, keep your mic open. Wow, thank you so much, beta. Thanks a lot, Akanksha. So everybody, fingers on the keyboard. I'm going to play some questions, and very quickly you are going to give me an answer. फिर से बता दूं हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? हम बात कर रहे हैं नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस की. और आपको क्या बताया गया अभी तक नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस को लेके? It is something you were born with. It is innate. It is invariant, and it is your inner voice that helps you to reach a decision. ठीक है, तो अब जरा हम अपना नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस को टेस्ट कर लेते हैं. Come on. It's naturally acceptable to you. If you can see, I have put 2 columns. Okay, out of the 2 columns, I want you to quickly go through the list and tell me which column would you choose. Are you willing to choose trust or mistrust, respect or disrespect, affection or jealousy, gratitude, ingratitude, love, hatred? जल्दी से ये लिस्ट को देखो और मुझे बताओ इस कॉलम ए एक्सेप्टेबल टू यू और कॉलम बी एक्सेप्टेबल टू यू. कैन आई? यस यस बेटा. Fine. Since the PPT is on screen mode, I am not able to see the windows. Okay, Akanksha. So if somebody raises their hand, you tell me about it. Yeah. So right now, can you tell me what people have put on the chat? What is naturally acceptable? Is it column A or is it column B? Yes, please. Yeah, so somehow I am not able to see the chat. अच्छा ठीक है. I think Dr. Kohli has raised his hand. Sir, can I answer a question? You have anything to say, sir? Dr. Harpuneet Kohli.
Yeah, hi, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I believe that column A would be more preferable to me, and probably because it has all the good things in it. So
okay.
That's
Now, tell me, sir, what do you think? Did it require a lot of time for you to reach this conclusion? Or the minute I said दोनों लिस्ट को देखो और बताओ कौन सा, you knew आपका आंसर क्या है?
Exactly, ma'am. The minute I saw I was aware कि मेरे को किसके साथ जाना है.
आपको पता चल गया आपको किसके साथ जाना है.
Right.
अच्छा, आप मुझे बताइए, you are teaching in a college, but suppose I show this list to say people who are working in the coal mines. आपको क्या लगता है सर, उनका आंसर क्या होगा?
Ma'am, probably different होगा शायद.
Different.
As per my understanding.
तो सर जरा हम दोबारा देखते हैं. आपको क्या लगता है सर, जो कोल माइन में काम करते हैं उनको मिसट्रस्ट चाहिए होगा, उनको डिसरिस्पेक्ट चाहिए होगा, उनको जेलसी चाहिए होगा?
चाहिए होगा नहीं, मतलब this probably can come in their mind as the first option, probably because of the nature of the work they are dealing in. That's the only reason.
Explore it a little more. We will explore it a little more, sir. Kindly be with me. आपको क्या लगता है सर, if these people are working in a coal mine and I give these 2 lists to you, वो आपके जैसा नहीं सोचेंगे सर?
सोच सकते हैं मैम, डेफिनेटली सोच सकते हैं. आई वाज जस्ट अज्यूमिंग कि जो आप नेचर ऑफ वर्क से रिलेटेड पूछ रहे हैं तो उस सेंस में बोला, बट इन अ जनरल वे, इन अ नॉर्मल पर्सपेक्टिव, आई वुड थिंक अ नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग वुड प्रेफर लिस्ट ए एज कंपेयर टू लिस्ट बी.
Okay sir, suppose I place this same list to your family members, आपको क्या लगता है सर, आपके पेरेंट्स, आपके स्पाउस, आपके बच्चे, आपके कजन्स, आपको क्या लगता है सर, वो क्या चूज करेंगे?
A, I would say A. I would be surprised if they choose B, but yeah, I would say they would choose A.
They will choose A. Okay. Sir, what do you think if the same session is going on, say for Swedish students or students of Norway or students of Iceland or students of Japan? आपको क्या लगता है sir? Which list will they choose?
Same answer, ma'am. List A.
Same answer. So, sir, can you see at the level of natural acceptance, there is no difference between you and the other?
Exactly, ma'am.
Have you been able to see that, sir?
Right, ma'am. Yes.
Right? Okay. Any student wants to discuss natural acceptance with me, you can raise your hand. Again, in very simple terms, what is the meaning of natural acceptance? Natural acceptance is our inner voice. It is something that we are born with. It is innate to us. It is invariant. आप रात को 12 बजे अगर किसी को लिस्ट दिखाएंगे, उनका आंसर होगा ए. आप दोपहर को 3 बजे उनको लिस्ट दिखाएंगे, उनका आंसर होगा ए. आप छोटे बच्चे को लिस्ट दिखाएंगे या आप सीनियर सिटीजन को लिस्ट दिखाएंगे, आप फिल्म एक्टर को दिखाएंगे, पॉलिटिशियन को दिखाएंगे, पुलिसमैन को दिखाएंगे, प्रोफेसर को दिखाएंगे, यू नो, across the different categories, whatever be your sense of differentiation, the answer will always be the same. Okay, so that means at the level of natural acceptance, all of us are same. एंड सबसे बड़ी बात है कि ये नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस के साथ हमारा जन्म हुआ है. ओके, वी डिड नॉट डू एनीथिंग टू अक्वायर दिस. हमने कोई किताबें नहीं पढ़ी, हमने कोई एग्जाम नहीं पास किया, हमको किसी तरह का कोई क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं लेना पड़ा टू गेन नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस. इट इज समथिंग innate to us. Okay, we were born with it. Fine. So this is the meaning of natural acceptance, and it is same for everyone, right? So if I say all have the same natural acceptance, what is the answer? Yes, no? If chat option is working, Akanksha, can you tell me what people are writing? Is it yes or no? Yes. Is natural acceptance same for all? That means for a handicapped person, for an able-bodied person, for an illiterate person, for an educated person, for a farmer, for an industrialist, for all of us, is natural acceptance the same? Yes or no? Okay, yes. Can I get a show of hands for people who agree with this? Okay. Fine. So lot of people are able to see. Thank you everyone. A lot of people are able to see that at the level of natural acceptance, the other is just like me. अगर आपको याद होगा तो जो नेक्स्ट हैवी टर्म, बड़ा टर्म हमने यूज किया था वो था राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग. तो उसको भी जरा देख लेते हैं. व्हाट इज राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग? right understanding is different from understanding. Okay, अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपका पर्सनल समझ हो सकता है. मुझे ये समझ में आया, किसी और को ये समझ में आया. ओके, नाउ व्हेन डज आवर पर्सनल अंडरस्टैंडिंग बिकम राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सो राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग हैज गॉट these characteristics. What are these? Right understanding is universal. That means irrespective of nationality, race, gender, religion, okay, everybody understands it similarly. It is rational. That means it is not based on blind beliefs. It is based on logical reasoning. It is verifiable. जैसा कि आपको पहले ही कहा, whatever I am saying, it is in the form of a proposal. आप उसको मानिए नहीं, उसको जांच कर देखिए. Verify it on your own rights. That means it is not based on blind beliefs. Okay, it can be verified. Most important, understanding is to be called as right understanding if it leads to harmony. And देखिए किसका हार्मनी, हार्मनी एट 4 लेवल्स. ओके, तो आपकी समझ को हम लोग सही समझ मानेंगे. Understanding becomes right understanding if it leads to fourfold harmony. Harmony at the level of individual, many individuals coming together, harmony at the level of family, many families coming together, society, and when all of us come together, we talk about harmony at the level of nature. So that means जो भी proposal आपके सामने रखा गया है उसको अगर हम लोग 1 second ना, this proposal has to be examined on the basis of natural acceptance and on the basis of your lived experiences. और जब ऐसा आप करेंगे तो उसका आउटपुट क्या होगा, उसका आउटपुट होगा right understanding. Okay, now quickly I want to, so that means are we all the same at the level of right understanding? I'm sure the answer again is going to be yes. So the big moral of the story जो भी हमने अभी तक डिस्कस किया है, at the level of natural acceptance and at the level of right understanding, all of us are same. Now why, you must be wondering, am I asking you these questions? Why did I place before you natural acceptance and right understanding? आपका टॉपिक क्या है? What topic are we here to discuss? Anybody remembers the topic? बीच-बीच में ये भी पूछ लेना अच्छी बात होती है. Anybody raise your hand. What are we discussing today? Anybody remembers the topic? देखा मेरा डाउट ठीक था ना? ओके सज्जन, बेटा कैमरा पे आओ और मुझे बताओ व्हाट आर वी डिस्कसिंग.
Ma'am, the topic which we are discussing is exploration on values and ethics in personal and professional life.
Okay, Sajjan, when I talk about personal or professional life, am I talking only about myself or I am talking with reference to others also?
Ma'am, you are talking with reference to others also.
और क्या आपको बेटा अभी तक ये समझ में आया कि दो बड़े क्राइटेरिया जो हैं, नेचुरल एक्सेप्टेंस एंड राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दीज टू ऑल ऑफ अस आर सेम?
Yes, ma'am.
आया बेटा?
Yes, ma'am.
That means me and the other have no difference at the level of natural acceptance and at the level of right understanding. Okay, on the basis of this, जब मैं दूसरे के साथ अपने रिलेशन को समझने की कोशिश करूंगा और मैं वैल्यूज एंड एथिक्स को फाउंडेशन बनाऊंगा, तो आगे क्या होगा? That will be the next part of our discussion. Great. Continuing, I want to take a look at the past few years which have gone by. Okay, that means it is like a look into the past in hindsight. ठीक है? I want to have a discussion with one person. Anyone volunteer? Quickly raise your hand and unmute. Any one person. Raise your hand and unmute. किसके साथ हो रही है मेरी बात? With whom am I talking? Yes, please. Other than Akanksha. Any one person, come on. Pragati, beta, I will not be able to call out. If you have raised your hand, unmute. Pragati, are you on mic?
Good morning, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Okay. Pragati, now tell me, when we look back, say last 40-50 years, okay, what do you think? Has our world made a lot of progress? Yes, Pragati.
Yes, ma'am. If I look and talk about technology and upgradation, definitely we have come across a lot of. Yes, ma'am.
So say, let us talk about the period after the Second World War, right?
Right.
So after the Second World War, more or less, we have experienced a lot of stability, isn't it? We did not have
Exactly, ma'am.
any great upheavals. Of course, we did, but they were
We
not.
were recovering though.
They
Yeah,
were
right.
not like world wars, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
has the world made a lot of progress?
Yes.
So yes,
Yes.
no? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It is a yes.
Beta, look at our own country. Since the time of our independence till today, आपको क्या लगता है? Has India made a lot of tangible, recognizable progress?
Yes, ma'am. It has made a lot of recognition upgraded.
1947, if you see, we did not even have an extensive rail network, isn't it? Major
Exactly.
parts
Yes.
of our country were not even connected with Indian rails and Indian postal services. Whereas now, if you go to see, forget rail, the world appreciates when it comes to Mangalyaan, Chandrayaan, and so on, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You see the type of infrastructure that our country has made, the number of schools, colleges, hospitals, libraries, the number of industries in our country, the number of banks, the type of malls that have opened, the number of people who have received a connection for electricity, cooking gas. We do feel that we have made a lot of progress, right?
Right,
Okay.
ma'am.
The same can be spoken of about our society. See the literacy among the people, has it increased? See the number of people who were lifted above the poverty line. See the number of people who are getting educated. The number of people who are receiving the benefit of professional education. Do we have more lawyers, more doctors, more engineers in amongst us today than we had before?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay.
Yes, ma'am. We do have.
Pragati beta, tell me at your own level, over the past few years, do you agree you have also made a lot of progress,
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
right? And your family also has made a lot of progress.
Yes, because they are making pace with the upgraded society, so they are also improving in their own selves.
So that means, Pragati, if I look at your family as an example, compared to the lifestyle of your grandparents, and when we look at the lifestyle you are enjoying today, बेटा आपको दिखाई देता है कि the things have progressed a lot. Maybe you were living in a small house, now the houses are bigger. The means of comfort and luxury which were not there earlier, 2 generations back, now they are routinely available to you. So our houses are more comfortable, better, bigger, in better neighborhoods. ऐसा दिखाई दे रहा है बेटा आपको, प्रगति?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
ठीक है. Pragati, now tell me, over the last 50-60 years, the world as a whole has made a lot of progress. This much all of us can see. These are like hard facts. इसको हम deny नहीं कर सकते. But बेटा आपको क्या लगता है? The last few years have we also seen a lot of people suffering from various kinds of issues. Maybe the number of people suffering from cancer has increased, the number of people suffering from diabetes, obesity, hypertension, high blood pressure, depression. आपको क्या लगता है बेटा? Are these instances also increasing?
Yes, ma'am. I do agree. I completely agree with your point. They do are increasing.
So can you see the irony, Pragati? एक जगह पर number of doctors have increased, है ना? दूसरे जगह पर the number of women who had natural delivery has gone down, and the number of women who are delivering through the C-section, which is a surgical intervention, has increased. ये नजर में आ रहा है बेटा आपको?
Yes, ma'am.
On one hand, the number of lawyers has increased. On the other hand, the number of people who are putting cases for divorce has increased. Property related issues have increased. Within the same family, people are putting up cases against each other. That has increased. Can you see that, beta?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Number of engineers, let us talk only about say civil engineers, has increased, but at the same time the instances whereby flyovers fall down and the roads are repaired, and in the first rain itself all those potholes come back, that has also increased.
Yes, ma'am,
You
they
can
have. Yes, ma'am.
ओके अभी बेटा एक क्वेश्चन आप ऑनेस्टली मुझे आंसर करने की कोशिश करना. आपको क्या लगता है प्रगति, विद ऑल द मटेरियल कंफर्ट्स अराउंड अस, विद ग्रेट गारंटी, कैन वी से वी आर more happy compared to our grandparents?
No, ma'am. Absolutely no. Like from my own side, it will be a big no. Even if you will say to like give explanation, I can say they were actually more happy than us. They have mental peace. There was a lot of natural, like the environment around us were more clear and everything was good enough. Now we have although upgraded in technology and there are more luxury around us, but yes, the mental peace has gone. We can see problems which are there, which are noticeable, and there are people around who don't even discuss about what they are going through. Before it was not that like that. Even if there are neighbors not of our own society, then also we can make and understand that we need to talk to them, we need to share our happiness and issues with them. So now it is not like that. You are own into your own shell, nutshell, and you are living a life which is just a luxurious and techno friendly, but not as happy as before. So my answer is no.
Thank you Pragati, that was a
Thank
very
you so much, ma'am.
yeah, thank you so much. So for everybody, I don't want you to reach any conclusion because I am saying something. I want you to just look at this proposal. Can we say that because we have increased the physical facility over the last 60-70 years, we are automatically happy? आपका जो भी आंसर है आप उसको अपने सामने रखिए, इसको हम लोग थोड़ा और एक्सप्लोर करेंगे. ओके, नाउ कैन आई गेट अनदर वॉलंटियर प्लीज, somebody who will be willing to have a tiny little conversation with me? Anybody, quickly raise your hands please. Whom do I have the honor of speaking? कौन आएगा मेरे साथ बात करने के लिए? Yes please, no hands up. ऐसे कैसे भाई, कोई तो आओ. Akashdeep, are you there beta? Akashdeep, is Akashdeep there in the meeting? Akashdeep आप हैं? Okay, unmute करोगे बेटा? Akashdeep, can you unmute yourself? If possible, come on the camera. थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी बेटा. Am I speaking with you, Akash? Akash? I can't hear anything. Perhaps there is some technical glitch with Akash. Can anybody else come, please? Anybody else? We have 75 people in the meeting. Harshit, are you there? Harshit? Is Harshit in the meeting? Can you come, beta? Can I have a small talk with you? Can the organizers please help me? I want one student volunteer. Yes, Akash. Okay, Akanksha. Akanksha, can you tell me why you took admission to Gita Ratan International School of Business? Beta, I'm not asking about that. My question is, which course are you doing right now, Akanksha? Why did you take admission for MBA? पर ये क्यों चाहिए बेटा आपको? Why you want this exposure? Why you want all this knowledge, Akanksha? Why you want to search for a job or open your own entity? Why you want a luxurious life? Akanksha, I don't want a collective answer for everybody. आप आपकी बात बताओ, ठीक है? आपको luxurious life क्यों चाहिए? Okay, remain happy. Correct, Akanksha? Okay. Pragati, are you there? If Akash can unmute himself, I will be very happy. If I can talk to Akash.
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Oh, great. Akash.
No, ma'am, Akash, I guess, is facing some technical glitches and Pragati here.
Acha beta. Pragati, why have you taken admission for MBA?
I'm just to upgrade my skills so that I can match corporate sector.
Okay, so you want to work for the corporate sector?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you want to work? Why you want to work for the corporate sector, Pragati?
I like that lifestyle to be in corporate and live a lavish life. So keeping upgraded could help me.
What will that lavish life give you?
Good amount of earning, maybe a world to.
Earning के साथ क्या करोगे?
I'll invest that money and have a world tour.
Okay, world tour करके क्या मिलेगा?
Mental peace and satisfaction.
Why
That all my hard work will turn around.
Mental peace and satisfaction.
Sorry, ma'am, pardon.
Why do you want mental peace and satisfaction?
Only then, if I am happy and having a mental peace, then only I can sustain a good life.
Why you want a good life? That is my question. Come on, Pragati. क्यों चाहिए?
Why would somebody life why would not? We are here, life only, we get life only once. So let's live it peacefully and a happy one.
Happy. So is the keyword happy?
Yes, ma'am.
So Pragati, till this time जो भी झमेला हम लोगों ने किया, okay? And it was a lot of effort, okay? कितने साल स्कूल की पढ़ाई की प्रगति आपने? How many years before you came for MBA?
13 years.
13 years.
Yes, ma'am.
ज़्यादा होगा ना बेटा? 12th तो सीधा साधा 12 years up to 12.
14 years, right, 14 years.
Then you must have done some kindergarten, 1-2 साल.
LKG and UKG, and then first to 12th.
Okay, so that is 14 years plus undergrad.
3 years.
So that is 15 years.
Right.
15 years की पढ़ाई बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं होती प्रगति?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
And 2 more years you are investing right now.
Already have done my masters before this, so those 2 years, and now this is a double masterate.
So that means some 17 years of education, correct Pragati?
Yes, ma'am.
And in these 17 years, Pragati, you must have sacrificed a lot.
Absolutely, ma'am, yes.
है ना? That means maybe आपका मन कर रहा हो, let me sleep for some time, but still you woke up क्योंकि आपको पढ़ाई करनी थी because you wanted good marks.
Right, ma'am, yes.
Maybe there were family functions in which everybody went and Pragati also wanted to go, but she did not go because padhai karni thi, because I want good marks. Right, Pragati?
Right, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now just look at the chain. We struggle throughout our lives and we join MBA. MBA में आकर भी हमारा struggle खत्म नहीं होता. All of us understand it's a very rigorous 2 years of education. And why are we doing all this? ताकि हमको job मिले. Job मिलने के बाद क्या होगा? I will get a good package. What are you going to do with that good package? That good package I will invest to buy a bigger house. I want a bigger car. I want to go for world tour. I want a TV in every room. I want a big refrigerator in the kitchen, and I want small refrigerators in 5 bedrooms which I have. ये सब करने के बाद what is the end point? ये सब हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? Why are we undertaking so much of struggle and relentless, right? All these years we have been struggling. Towards what end? So what is the basic human aspiration for all of us? All of us ultimately are looking for what? We want to be happy. Correct? Pragati, tell me, when do you want to be happy? You want to be happy on Dashera or you want to be happy on New Year? Pragati?
Ma'am, do we really need to choose one, or like can we not be happy on both the days?
I'm asking you.
I want to be happy on both the days.
You want to be happy on Sunday or you want to be happy on Wednesday?
Sunday will definitely be a happy day, so I want to be happy on Wednesday also, which is a busy day for me.
January or March?
Both.
That means, can I say safely that Pragati is looking for continuous happiness?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
You are? You want to
Yes,
be
ma'am.
happy now also? You want
Yes,
to be
ma'am.
happy when you turn old also? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Right, ma'am.
Right? So all of us look for continuity of happiness and prosperity. Pragati, would you agree with me?
Yes, ma'am, I definitely agree.
Right? So our basic human aspiration is for enjoying continuous happiness and prosperity. Pragati, you have any idea what is the meaning of happiness? हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, ये सब मैंने happy होने के लिए किया. What is happiness? Along.
Ma'am, maybe like.
Someone else raise their hand. Anybody else? Gurpreet, can I talk with you, beta? Ishita, Kusum, Manvi, can I talk with any of you? Please raise your hands. Ha, Pragati, what is happiness?
Ma'am, a state of mind which is worry-free, or we can say where there's no struggle in life, then we are happy.
When there is no struggle, then you feel that you are happy. Struggle किसके साथ होता है, Pragati?
Our own expectations, maybe when we are working for something, we are struggling actually. The things you just have mentioned that we want to do something, and just to achieve some other thing which is better in our point of view, we do like sacrifices, and we struggle through our life to score well, to like do better than our competitors. So all those phases for me is a struggle, like waking up late night and studying well to score well. So
okay, Pragati, what is prosperity? Because see, we have two goals. We want to enjoy continuity of happiness and continuity of prosperity. So Pragati, what is prosperity? When you feel prosperous.
When there's peace in our mind, then we feel prosperous.
Okay. I will
Peace
ask,
of mind.
थोड़ा सोचना Pragati, whether prosperity has to do, what exactly prosperity has to
like
do?
when we like for me, if I say when I'm successful or I'm flourishing in my life, so definitely I have achieved a peaceful state of mind. So that then for that,
Pragati, what is flourishing?
growing in life,
What
achieving day by day whatever you want to achieve.
What is growing? What is the meaning of growing?
When you understand and realize that whatever you are having right now is like you have achieved a point of satisfaction.
ठीक है. Pragati, I'm asking a very simple question and give me an honest answer. Is that okay?
Sure, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Honest, na?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है बेटा. Let us imagine that today we announce that we have a celebration in college आज शाम को, ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Everybody has to come. Pragati, are you going to be troubled by the question? क्या पहन के जाऊं, मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं.
Yes, ma'am. I will be.
You will be troubled by that question, Pragati?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pragati, how many dresses do you have in your wardrobe?
I cannot even make a count.
Okay, rough count. I mean, we can approximation. ऐसा नहीं है ना, I will come and start counting and then
Right, right.
Pragati, you are wrong. ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है. Approximately.
Approx 50-55 pair of new dresses, maybe like.
50-55 pairs you will already have.
Yes, ma'am.
Yet, if there is a celebration, a very big question troubling you would be, क्या पहन के जाऊं?
Right, ma'am.
Right? Are you feeling prosperous at that moment, Pragati?
No, ma'am.
You know what happens now? This is for everybody. There are terms which we use without paying attention to the depth of the meaning. जैसे न्यू ईयर पे हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? विश यू अ हैप्पी एंड प्रॉस्परस न्यू ईयर. दिवाली पे हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? विशिंग यू अ हैप्पी एंड प्रॉस्परस दिवाली, है ना? ये प्रॉस्पेरिटी होता क्या है? When do we feel prosperous? And what decides that now onwards I am going to start feeling prosperous? What is वो कितना मेरे पास हो so that I start feeling prosperous? Okay, Pragati, since it is easy talking with you beta because your mic is working, Pragati, tell me, आपको बेटा याद आता है when you were in LKG or UKG and ऐसा कभी हुआ था that some student forgot to bring their tiffin box from home? ऐसा कोई example बेटा याद आता है आपको?
Yes, ma'am. I myself have done the same,
ठीक है.
like a number of times.
Pragati, we have a class of say 50 students. 3 साल 4 साल के बच्चे हैं. They are all in LKG, UKG. One of them does not bring their tiffin box. टीचर ने क्या बोला और हम लोगों ने क्या किया? If you can remember, can you describe it for us?
Ma'am, mostly like if I remember roughly, there are two things. First was like if we stay nearby, like our place or our home is nearby.
You don't stay nearby. मम्मी ने नहीं भेजा टिफिन.
Okay, so then teacher will simply ask, then come here, make a group bacha, and you can share your lunch with your mates. So they'll give their lunch today, and then you can have your lunch along with them. So we usually used to sit with our classmates, our friends, and then we share our lunch.
And what did those classmates do? किसी ने आधी रोटी दे दी, किसी ने एक स्लाइस दे दिया, किसी ने बिस्किट शेयर. Is it right, Pragati?
Right, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And suppose one of them forgot, you would also do that?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
At that time, Pragati, did the question cross your mind? Why should I share my tiffin? मेरे को कम पड़ जाएगा.
No, ma'am.
Never?
Never.
Why? क्या आपकी मम्मी को मालूम था that today this particular student is not going to bring his tiffin? So instead of packing one sandwich, your mother has packed 2 sandwiches. ऐसा हुआ था?
No, ma'am.
No. Your mother
No.
did not know, right?
Right. Yes,
So
ma'am.
that means you got your usual tiffin, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So suppose every day your mother has a more or less fair idea कि 3 इडली दिया तो उसको sufficient होगा. She has packed 3 idlis for you, or she has packed 2 parathas for you. Despite that, the minute teacher said that say today Akanksha did not bring her tiffin, and Pragati and Rhythm and Akash and Sajjan and Anushka and Disha, Saloni, all of you share your tiffin with Akanksha. Everybody did that happily, right, Pragati?
Yes, ma'am.
आपने नहीं सोचा ना, if I give one biscuit मेरे लिए नहीं बचेगा?
No, ma'am.
That is prosperity.
Okay. Right, sir.
That is
Nice.
prosperity. So what is prosperity and what is happiness? Let us look at these two terms in little more depth. So what is happiness? Happiness is to be in a state of harmony. What happens when I am in a state of harmony? When I am in a state of harmony, I do not have a feeling of opposition for anybody else. जब मैं किसी के भी साथ विरोध की भावना नहीं रखता हूँ, तब मैं अपने आप में सुखी महसूस करता हूँ. When I do not have the feeling of opposition for others, I understand that I am enjoying a state of harmony, and this state of harmony is happiness. The second term was prosperity. So what is prosperity? Prosperity is the feeling that I have more than enough for myself. That means मेरे टिफिन में मम्मी ने 2 पराठे दिए, अगर मुझे किसी के साथ शेयर भी करना है तो मुझे कोई हिचक नहीं हो रही, आई एम नॉट फीलिंग डिप्राइव्ड, आई एम नॉट फीलिंग मुझे कम पड़ जाएगा. वेरी हैप्पीली आई एम विलिंग टू शेयर इट विद अदर्स. दैट मीन्स आई फील मेरे पास काफी है, आई हैव इनफ एंड मोर. ओके, प्रगति, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you were in LKG and you had to share your tiffin, you were feeling prosperous because
Right, ma'am.
you have enough for your current need and you can spare some more. However, if you have to go for a party today evening, you suddenly feel मेरे पास कोई अच्छा ड्रेस नहीं है.
Right, ma'am.
That means right now we are analyzing the situation from the point of view of deprivation. I am deprived, I don't have enough, मेरे पास कम है. Okay?
Right.
Whereas the same person, you were more than willing to share your resources, which were also limited, with somebody who did not have, because at that time you were feeling prosperous.
Right, ma'am.
Okay? Now tell me, Pragati, how many more dresses you should have so that ये जो troubling question है ना, what should I wear, वो कभी आपको आए ही ना.
Ma'am, there is no such limit.
Correct?
Right, ma'am.
There is no such limit. That means no matter how many more new dresses you buy, you will always feel deprived, Pragati.
Maybe till a certain point of time in life
What is that certain point of time?
when I'll actually realize that what prosperity is and my brain gets set with it. As you said, that we should be happy with what we have and, capable enough to share things with others. Although, like, that is a different perspective, sharing is still happening, but being satisfied with what we have is not there.
So, who has to make that decision?
I.
And is that dependent on the number of dresses you have, or it is irrespective of that?
It is irrespective of that, ma'am.
Right? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
look at the social structure that we have built around us. All of us seem to be in this eternal race for more and more. So you have one house, now you want a weekend home. You have a weekend home, then you tell yourself, दिल्ली में रहती हूँ और दिल्ली में ही weekend home है, that is not enough. मेरे को एक weekend home शिमला में चाहिए. So you get one in Shimla. Then you tell yourself, नॉर्थ के लोगों को सी का कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं आता है. नाउ आई शुड लिव ऑन अ बीच, तो मुझे गोवा में वीकेंड होम चाहिए. यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस? दिस नेवर एंड्स. नो मैटर हाउ मच यू accumulate, you are never going to feel prosperous if you do not recognize the platform of deprivation from which you are working. Right? So prosperity is a matter of decision. And Pragati, are you aware of people who own much less in terms of material resources and yet are very happy?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you also aware of people who have accumulated far more than what they currently need or ever will need, and still they are not happy?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you sometimes, when you sit in your family gatherings and you all are having this conversation, do you sometimes make such statements, अब उनको और क्या चाहिए? Such
Yes,
doubts
ma'am.
come in your mind,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And then we start counting and we say, देखो कितना बड़ा घर है, देखो उनके पास 5 गाड़ियां हैं, देखो उनके पास ये है वो है, we start counting and then we say इतना होने के बाद भी God knows क्यों वो खुश नहीं है, right? So ये जो
Right, ma'am.
खुशी है ना, this happiness and prosperity, it is a matter of choice. It is a matter of taking a decision, right? Now, going ahead, if you remember when we were doing right understanding, the last point of right understanding was right understanding promotes harmony at 4 levels, right? So, what were those 4 levels? Those 4 levels were individual, family, society, and entire nature and existence, right? So, if we are to study professional and personal ethics, the center point of that entire discussion has to be what? It has to be individual, correct? So now when we look at individual, what do we realize? Do we need physical facility? There is no doubt in our head, all of us need physical facility. However, जो अभी हम क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे ना कि हम लोग किसी और के बारे में बात करते हैं and then what do we say? We say that उनके पास सब कुछ है, देखो, they have got everything and yet they are not happy. So why are they not happy? We ask this question. And sometimes even in our own families, if you see, when parents have gathered together and they are talking, what are they saying? They say कि अपने बच्चों के लिए हम लोगों ने इतना कुछ किया, पूरा लाइफ हमने सैक्रिफाइस कर दिया. Whatever we could not enjoy in our own lives, all that also we gave to our children. लेकिन देखो बच्चे खुशी नहीं हैं, बच्चे हमसे बात करके राजी नहीं हैं. In fact, I teach in an MBA college, so my students are all of the same age group that you people are right now. And when I have discussion with some of my students, what they say is कि मैम घर पे जाना बहुत मुश्किल होता है एंड कॉलेज में अच्छा लगता है, तो घर पे जाना क्यों मुश्किल होता है. एंड जैसे घर पे अगर चले भी गए ना मैम, तो ना वो मन करता है बस अपने कमरे में लॉक करके बैठ जाओ. इट्स वेरी अनकंफर्टेबल जब खाना खाने के लिए ऑल ऑफ अस हैव टू सिट टुगेदर. At that time, what I want is I just want to, gulp my food. I want to swallow my food and run back to my room. So why it is so? And when, you ask them, is the food not tasty? No, ma'am, the food is very tasty. My mother is a very good cook. Is the dining table uncomfortable? आपका चेयर टूटा हुआ है या आपका चेयर comfortable नहीं है? No, that is not the problem. So what is the problem? The problem is not lack or presence of physical facility. Then where lies the problem? The problem lies in this block, and that is relationship. All our time, effort and energy we invest in gathering more and more physical facility. अभी आप सोच के देखो, you buy a new sofa for your family, okay? Is purchase of a new, more comfortable sofa going to guarantee good conversations at home? Yes or no? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, anybody whose mic is working? I will be more than happy to have this conversation with you. So you renovate your living room, you install new furniture, you get a very comfortable new sofa, you also put on an air conditioner, you put on a very soft carpet also, and it was a very expensive carpet. एंड यू नो आप टर्की से जाकर वो कारपेट बनवा कर लाए. इट वॉज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव बट इट इज वेरी ब्यूटिफुल, इट इज वेरी सॉफ्ट. ओके, नाउ इज गो sitting on that carpet or that sofa any guarantee that your family conversations are going to become more pleasant? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No. So where
No,
lies the problem, Prashant?
मैम आई थिंक फैमिली में किस तरह से बात हो रही है वो एनवायरनमेंट में मैटर करता है. सोफा और ये सारी तो मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स हैं.
दैट मीन्स अगर आपने एसी चला दिया या आप नया सोफा ले आए प्रशांत, तो भी वो एसी की हवा ठंडी है, लेकिन
Yes,
आपके रिश्तों में जो गड़बड़ चल रही है उसको तो ठंडी हवा कोई फायदा नहीं देगी ना.
नो मैम, एसी की हवा तो हम ठंडी रहेगी, लेकिन रिश्तों की हवा जैसी गर्म है तो वो गर्म ही रहेगी.
करेक्ट ना? दैट मीन्स यू नो समवेयर थिंग्स गो रॉन्ग, दैट इज एट द लेवल ऑफ रिलेशनशिप्स. We do not invest enough in our relationships. So Prashant, are relationships necessary?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
And are relationships necessary only in personal life or in professional life also?
Everywhere, ma'am.
Everywhere, Prashant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Now tell me, all of us are able to recognize that relationships are necessary. Yet, if we look at the current state of our relationships, what do we find? Tell me.
Sorry, ma'am, I can't understand what you said. Can you please repeat?
All of us recognize that relationships are important, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. We can understand relationships are critical. We recognize that relationships are important. Yet, when we look at the current state of our relationships, what do we find? Yes, Prashant. अगर आप अभी अपने relationships को analyze करोगे, despite knowing that relationships are important and critical, are there instances when you are not able to maintain the relationship properly?
जब एनालाइज, यस मैम, जब डेफिनेटली जब एनालाइज करेंगे तो सब कुछ पता लगेगा कि मैं क्या कहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है और कहाँ पे नहीं है, और किसकी वजह से, रीजन क्या है, और वो कैसे फाइंड आउट हो सकती है. एनालाइज करने पे पता लगेगा, और जब वो दोनों साइड से एनालाइज होगी तभी पता लगेगा.
आई एम नॉट रीचिंग एनी कंक्लूजन, क्योंकि हम लोग तो प्रपोजल बेस्ड मेथडोलॉजी यूज करते हैं ना प्रशांत. तो व्हाट आई विल से इज कीप इट ओपन. अभी कंक्लूजन पे नहीं पहुंचो, उसको थोड़ा ओपन रखो, ठीक है? दैट मीन्स ये समझ में आता है कि रिलेशनशिप्स क्रिटिकल है, लेकिन ये समझ के बावजूद यू नो वी आर नॉट एबल टू मेंटेन गुड रिलेशनशिप्स.
मैम आई थिंक ये इसलिए होता है क्योंकि सभी अपनी अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में बिजी हैं, और हर किसी के पास इतना ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं है, ना ही कोई एफर्ट डालना भी चाहता है कभी कभी कि ये रिलेशन में प्रॉब्लम कहाँ आ रही है और क्यों आ रही है.
ओके, दैट मीन्स
हाँ,
अगर लाइफ के लिए हम लोग इंग्रेडिएंट्स खोजें बेटा, द रॉ मटेरियल फॉर अ हैप्पी लाइफ, ओके, वन इज फिजिकल फैसिलिटी, वो तो चाहिए ही चाहिए, है ना? सेकंड इज रिलेशनशिप, एंड अभी हमारे पास रिलेशनशिप भी है, फिजिकल फैसिलिटी भी है, लेकिन क्या कोई चीज मिसिंग है प्रशांत? इज देयर समथिंग मिसिंग?
यस मैम, ऑफ कोर्स मिसिंग तो है मैम, बहुत सारी चीजें मिसिंग है।
हाँ, so one critical thing that is missing, is it right understanding?
यस मैम, राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, टाइम
Right understanding. Okay, now tell me प्रशांत, अगर मैं आपको बोलूं ये 3 चीजों में से आपको प्रायोरिटाइज करना है, ओके? नाउ give priority number 1, 2 and 3 to these 3 blocks: right understanding, relationship and physical facility. How will you prioritize it?
मैम, फर्स्ट इज रिलेशनशिप, सेकंड इज राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग इन द सेल्फ, एंड थर्ड इज फिजिकल फैसिलिटी, आई थिंक।
So for you, number 1 is relationship, number 2 is right understanding,
यस मैम।
and number 3 is physical facility.
यस मैम।
Okay, now tell me Prashant, if number 1 priority for you is relationship, then why are all the relationships around you not harmonious? Yes Prashant?
मैम आई थिंक मैम बिकॉज सबके साथ रिलेशन अलग अलग तरह का होता है। जिस तरह से मेरी फैमिली के साथ रिलेशन है, हो सकता है मेरे फ्रेंड्स के साथ डिफरेंट हो, और सोशल लाइफ जो है वहाँ पे डिफरेंट हो, और जो मैम कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ है वहाँ पे डिफरेंट हो। तो मैम रिलेशन मैटर करता है किसके साथ है।
तो बेटा, अगर आपके पास राइट अंडरस्टैंडिंग होगी तो आपको लगता है कि आप फैमिली को भी संभाल पाओगे और कॉर्पोरेट रिलेशंस को भी?
हाँ मैम, यस मैम,
राइट?
यस मैम, डेफिनेटली।
So can I say priority number 1 has to be right understanding?
यस मैम।
Because if I have right understanding, then other things get sorted, isn't it? Then
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
able to ensure that my relationship with others is harmonious and it ensures mutual happiness, and I'm also able to understand physical facility has got only limited use, and when I do that, I am able to ensure mutual prosperity. That means अगर मैं अपने कबर्ड को खोल कर देखूं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कबर्ड को खोलना बंद करना मेरे लिए मुश्किल है, बिकॉज आई हैव स्टफ्ड सो मच ऑफ ड्रेसेस इन माय वार्डरोब। यू नो, मुझे वो दरवाजे को धक्का मार के उसको बंद करना पड़ता है, राइट? इट इज सो मच स्टफ्ड, एंड येट एज प्रगति वेरी ऑनेस्टली सेड, अगर आज शाम को कोई फंक्शन है, अ वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन troubling me is what should I wear? I don't have anything. Right? Now, if you take stock of all the dresses that you have, in fact, this can be a homework, you know. All of you take stock, open your wardrobe. आपके wardrobe में जितने भी कपड़े हैं ना, सबको बाहर निकालो and उनको sort out करो. You know, you will make a lot of surprising discoveries. For example, when I give this assignment to my students, you know, on the next day, there are so many interesting sharings. There was one student who said, "Ma'am, I had forgotten all about 5 new t-shirts which I had. I never knew that they existed." There was another girl who said, "Ma'am, I was shocked to find out that I actually had 55 pairs of sandals and shoes." Okay. Now, whatever you have, you know, once you take stock, maybe you will find out there are 3 shoes or there are 2 dresses which are of no use to you. लेकिन वो कितने सालों से आपके wardrobe में बंद है. You know, if you are operating from right understanding, what will you do? You will also understand that we live in a world where there are many people who do not have enough shoes, who do not have enough clothes. So after I sort out everything that I have, maybe there are 2 dresses which I don't need, but somebody else can use them. I have 2 pairs of sandals which I'm not using anymore. Maybe I can give it to someone. When I do that, what am I doing? I am ensuring mutual prosperity because I am able to understand I have more than my need. I am also able to see that there are many others who do not have the facility which I have. I am able to recognize my relationship with them, and very happily it is possible for me to give them. Okay, not only that, next time I am about to make a purchase, I am able to ask myself, do I actually need that? You know, many a times what happens? We purchase things because we can afford to buy. लेकिन affordability अकेला criteria है क्या which you should be considering? Have you ever thought of what is the carbon footprint of that extra dress that you purchased on Myntra? वो ड्रेस को बनाने में एनवायरमेंटल कॉस्ट कितना रहा होगा, लॉजिस्टिक्स का कॉस्ट कितना रहा होगा, एंड दैट एक्स्ट्रा ड्रेस, is it going to guarantee happiness to you? You know, once we become little mindful about the type of choices we are making, it is possible for us to operate from the point of view of right understanding instead of operating from our usual platform of deprivation. Right? Now, how does education contribute towards an understanding of personal and professional ethics? Education encourages me to develop right understanding, understand the importance of investing in relationships, and also understand that physical facility does not ensure happiness. And when that happens, now it is possible for me, number one, to understand the fourfold harmony, and number two, I also start making attempts to live in harmony at the 4 levels of individual, family, society, and existence. So the first level in these 4 levels is living at the level of individual. Okay. Now, who is a human being? इसको लेकर हम लोग एक छोटा सा अभी exploration करेंगे. Any volunteer, anybody possible to unmute your mic and talk to me? I want a volunteer. Anybody ready to unmute and have a छोटा सा interesting conversation with me? Raise your hand, please. Anybody? Anybody is okay. Anybody is okay. Ambika, are you there? Ambika, Anchal. Chandana, are you there, beta? Chandana. Narottam. Can I speak with someone? I shall wait. Anybody willing to talk to me? Yes. Ashi. Is Ashi there? Ashi? Arun? Disha, are you there? Disha? ठीक है, Akanksha. Can I speak with you? ठीक. So Akanksha, if I ask you to visit my home in Mumbai, आप आओगे? will come? Okay. So Akanksha, I invite you to visit my place for lunch. Okay? And said you are going to come tomorrow. So now, Akanksha, typically what will I do? You know, I will clean my house. I will cook nice things for you. है ना Akanksha? I keep everything ready. Okay? And I also tell you कि बेटा जरूरी नहीं है lunch time पे ही आना है. थोड़ा सा जल्दी आ जाओगे ना तो अच्छा होगा. So that we can sit and chat. So what time, Akanksha, will you come? So lunch के लिए बुलाया ना बेटा मैंने, dinner के लिए तो नहीं बुलाया. So by 12 will you come? By 12? Okay. So let us imagine it is 12 noon. Akanksha is ringing the bell. I open the door and I welcome Akanksha. मुझे मालूम है Akanksha is about to come. तो मैंने पूरे घर को सजा के रखा है. The AC is also on because मुझे पता है Akanksha is coming from there's lot of heat outside. So when she comes, you know, my house is smelling beautifully. The temperature is right. Akanksha comes. I offer her a welcome drink. I tell her कि बेटा ये orange juice है जो freshly squeezed है. And you know ये नागपुर के special orange हैं जो organic हैं. They are very sweet. I have not used any sugar. So Akanksha loves the orange juice. Then we sit and talk. Then I serve food. I am a very good cook. Akanksha को बहुत अच्छा लगता है खाना. उसने सब हमने अच्छे से मजे से खाना खाया. After that, you know, we played some games. Then I told her, Akanksha, let us sing some songs. तो हमने वो भी कर लिया. Okay. उसके बाद मैंने बोला कि Akanksha, how about coffee? Will you have coffee? So she says yes. तो हमने coffee भी पी ली. Okay. And now Akanksha says कि ma'am, now I have to leave because my mother will get worried otherwise. So I also have a gift ready for Akanksha and I give it to her. Now Akanksha says, ma'am, क्यों? There is no need of any gift. But you know, I'm telling her, नहीं बेटा आप पहली बार मेरे घर पे आए. This is just a book. I know you are fond of reading, so I thought I'll buy a book for you. Akanksha, did you have a good experience? So did you enjoy the food, Akanksha? You enjoyed it. Did you like the orange juice? Okay. Did you enjoy all the songs that we sang and all the games that we played? Went very well. Okay, Akanksha, जो मैंने आपको gift दिया, did you like that? You loved it. So now Akanksha is about to go. ठीक है, Akanksha? Okay. So like a very good host, I come down. Okay. You know, I could have said कि हाँ ठीक है चले जाओ. I'm not doing that. Like a very good host, I come down. And Akanksha is sitting in her car. She is about to drive. Now she will go. And finally, she says, okay, Minu ma'am, thank you. I had a very nice time. And I am telling her, ठीक है Akanksha, even I had a nice time. जब भी अच्छा खाना खाने का मन हो ना तो मेरे घर जरूर आ जाना क्योंकि तुम्हारे घर पे तो कभी अच्छा खाना बनता नहीं है. मुझे पता है. Akanksha, how are you feeling? So you are hurt? You are hurt, Akanksha? Hurt. Now tell me, you came at 12 and now it is 6 o'clock in the evening. That means 6 hours we were together? In that 6 hours, Akanksha, did I look after you to the best of my ability? I did. I gave you food, I gave you water, I gave you coffee, I gave you juice. I ensured all types of comfort for you. आप चेयर पे बैठे, मैंने बोला बेटा वो चेयर अच्छी कंफर्टेबल नहीं है, तुम सोफे पे बैठो. She came on the sofa. I got an extra cushion for her. I said इसको पीछे रखो, तुमको और comfort आएगा. All those things, Akanksha, I did. Yet, towards the end, how much time it would have taken to say that hurting sentence? A few seconds. Okay, Akanksha, जब भी आप मेरे बारे में सोचोगे, will you remember those 6 hours का happiness or that few seconds का hurting sentence? And will you feel like coming to my house again? That means you are not very sure whether you will come again, है ना? Okay. Akanksha, you are hurt, correct? Okay. If I ask you to show me physical signs of injury, can you show me? Your skin turned red, or some boils erupted. Nothing of that sort happened. Yet you are hurt. Okay. You are still hurt, isn't it? And you are hurt badly. Yes. It's leaving a bad taste in you, isn't it? And for quite some time, Akanksha, आप सोचोगे ना कि मैम ने ऐसा क्यों बोला? Correct. Imagine 6 hours we were together and we were very happy. That hurting statement, whenever you want to have good food, please come to my house. क्योंकि तुम्हारे घर पे तो अच्छा खाना कभी बनता ही नहीं है. You know, it took me a few seconds to say that and it hurt everything, right? So what was my mistake? What did I do? Who exactly is a human being? Human being is made up of two components, self and body. So when I gave all those things to her, you know, and that means I made good food for Akanksha, I gave her the gift, I played games, you know, I put the AC on. What exactly was I doing? I was catering to her body. जूस किसने पिया? जूस पी के किसको अच्छा लगा? बॉडी को. But the problem was I hurt herself very badly by that one sentence. So who is a human being? Human being is a coexistence of self and body. And Akanksha, tell me, do you accept this proposal that all of us are made up of two components, self and body? Is it true for you, Akanksha? Is it true for you? Is it true for others, all your family, friends, co-workers? It's true. That means each one of us will have two components, self and body. Right, Akanksha? Okay. Now, most of the time, the trouble with our relationships is we treat ourselves and others only as a body. And we fail to recognize the self. You know, when parents say, हमने तो अपने बच्चों के लिए इतना कुछ किया, वो एक चीज मांगते थे, हम उनको 10 ला कर देते थे। उन्होंने जिस चीज के ऊपर उंगली रखी, हमने वही उनको दे दिया। वी प्रोवाइडेड एवरीथिंग फॉर देम। लेकिन देखो आज वही बच्चे हमारी तरफ मुड़ के भी नहीं देखते, हमको पूछते भी नहीं। This is a very common complaint among families. And since I interact with students a lot because of the work I do, that is I am a faculty, when I talk to students, what they say is, ma'am, we try so hard to please our parents, but it is impossible for us to have a good relationship with them. Where do things go wrong? Things go wrong because very erroneously we look at ourselves and others only at the level of body, and the component of self escapes us. Now, what is body and what is self? If we do a little more investigation on this, what do we understand? What is body? Human body is a physio, material, chemical reality. It is tangible, correct? What is self? Is self physical? Is self material? Obviously, it is not, right? Now, the needs of the body can be satisfied only with physio-material tangible goods, because body itself is physio-material tangible in nature. Akanksha, when you were hungry, did I give you food? I served you. Suppose instead of serving food to you, I sat and I started appreciating you. Would that have been enough? Suppose I said, you know, Akanksha, I like the way you took responsibility for coordinating the guest session. It shows you are a very responsible person. It shows you are somebody who takes her work very sincerely. And you know, Akanksha, if there is any chance in which for future placement a referral is needed, I will be very happy if those employers come and talk to you. Now, आकांक्षा, तुमको बहुत भूख लगी हुई है, 1 बज गया, 1:15 हो गया, 1:30 बज गया, you know, and you are thinking, मैम ने तो खाना खाने के लिए बुलाया था, पर खाने का तो कहीं पता ही नहीं है. So, is my appreciation enough to satisfy your hunger, Akanksha? So that means your hunger will be satisfied only with food. But you need food, isn't it? If you are hungry. No matter how much I appreciate you, it is not going to satisfy the need for food experienced by your body. Correct, Akanksha? Okay. Now, if I serve food, beta, and you have had enough, and I continue serving, will you still eat? Okay. So, suppose I am serving pizza, and you have eaten 3 slices, 4 slices, and now you feel I am totally done. I cannot eat anymore. You know, even if I tell you, this particular flavor you have not tasted, Akanksha. What you ate was the 3 other flavors. But this one I specially made for you. Will you be able to eat, Akanksha? So maybe you will say, okay, ma'am, give me a small piece. Just because. Okay. Akanksha, so after that, I again insist. Will you be able to, or there will be a point when you will say, no, no, ma'am, now I can't eat anymore. Will that point come? It will. That means at that point, Akanksha, the need for food is totally satiated, isn't it? You are totally done with food. Okay. The fact that you will again become hungry for dinner is different. But right now, are you totally satisfied? Yes. So, guys, look at the chart again. Body is a physio-material, tangible reality. The needs of the body are satisfied with other physical, tangible, material, chemical goods. The needs of the body are temporary in nature. It is time bound. When I am hungry, I need food. Once my hunger is satisfied, even if you continue to supply food to me, I will not be able to enjoy the food. I need an umbrella when it is raining. Once the rains are gone, the umbrella has no power to satisfy my need, right? Now in sharp contrast, look at the need of the self. The Akanksha, tell me, when do you experience the need for respect? Is it continuous, or you want to be respected on Monday to Saturday and you tell me, ma'am, Sunday को insult करोगे तो चलेगा? It is continuous, right? Yeah. However, you cannot continuously eat food, correct? Okay. When it comes to food or when it comes to other physical facilities, Akanksha, can a quantitative measure be taken? Can I say, I want 1 glass of water. Can I say that? I'm giving it, isn't it? So 1 glass. Can I say, I need 2 rotis? Or maybe somebody else needs 10 rotis. Still, is it quantifiable? It is. Okay. Can I say, give me 1 kilo respect? No, not possible. That means when it comes to self, the needs of the self are continuous and it is quantitative. It cannot be quantified. Now imagine, Akanksha, you were there with me for 6 hours from 12 in the afternoon till 6 in the evening. I disrespected you for 3 seconds. Even that was not acceptable to you, isn't it? Are you able to see that, beta? Needs of self are continuous, whereas need of the body is temporary and it is quantitative. It is possible for me to measure. So I can say I need 1 pillow. I can say I need 1 refrigerator. I can say I need 2 pairs of night dresses. I am able to count it, right? However, when it comes to self, it is not possible for us to quantify. That means it is qualitative in nature. Now tell me, Akanksha, is this true for you? And is it true for your family? Is it true for your co-workers? Now, okay. Can you see there is no difference between you and the other? That means whatever value and ethics are applicable to you, the same principles have to be applied for the other also. Now, relationship is between one body and another body, or one self and another self. Yes, Akanksha. Relationships are forged between one body and another body, or between one self and another self. What is the problem with our families and our workplaces? We treat the other person as a body. We disrespect the self. And when we do that, the relationships get spoiled. The key to personal and professional success is maintaining relationships. Ethical conduct, both at personal and professional level, demands recognition of self and respect for self. So this was the content that I wanted to share. If anybody has any questions, I will be very happy to take. Anybody has any questions, you can raise your hands. Anybody? Yes, anybody? So should I take it that more or less we understood everything that was discussed? Yes? Okay. Any questions from your side, Vita? Okay. Okay. Anybody else has anything else to ask? You are more than welcome to ask me. I can see one hand is raised. I don't know if he's able to talk though. Akash. Is Akash there? Okay, Pragati, do you have any question to ask Prashant? Is there anything I can answer for you? Please ask me. We have 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I would like to ask one thing that, as in the conclusion, we have understood that the relationship should be between oneself and another self. But do you have any suggestions like how should we work upon things so that we reach to prosperity level of maturity and we understand that we should actually be analyzing another self rather than their body? We should know that how do like our words that you just mentioned through the example that even 3 seconds or 2 seconds of a conversation can last longer than the 6 hours of experience. So is there anything we should be keeping in our mind so that we know that one can get hurt, or that should be a particular mantra of life so that we can succeed not happily in our own self but can keep others happy too? So what is your say over this?
Abhita, tell me, when you hurt someone, Pragati, when you hurt someone, are you working according to your natural acceptance or are you going against it? Pragati.
According to my natural acceptance only, not against it.
What does your natural acceptance tell you? Hurt others or your natural
No,
acceptance
ma'am.
not to hurt?
Not to hurt.
So when you actually hurt, you go against your natural acceptance,
Yes, right, ma'am. Right, yes.
right? So the only mantra that I can tell you is, if all our actions are based on our natural acceptance, automatically all our actions satisfy the benchmarks of ethics and values.
Okay, ma'am. Rightly said.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other question, anybody? Otherwise, Akanksha, we can end the session. So I will be leaving then. Okay, Akanksha?